So, it's a good day today in San Francisco, but is it a good day for your soul? You know, in your body, you know, in this physical world, especially out here in Pier 39, there's no wars going on. You know, you guys are chilling out here today, enjoying the nice weather. But is your soul really that way? You know, if I could say that there's two worlds, would you believe it? You know, actually, you know how God created humans? You know, He formed them out of the dust of the earth, and then He breathed the breath of life into them. He breathed the breath of life into them. Praise the Lord. So, you know, we're just not just physical beings, we're also spiritual beings. That's the first truth. And you know, many other religions would say that too. But you know what's different about us? Is that we know the truth. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. It's a definite article. There's one way to God and one way to heaven. Do you know that there's war for your soul? Each and every single person walking down here today, do you know that there's a war for your soul? Do you know that there's two forces that's trying to snatch your soul? You know you can't be neutral because there's a battle going on in the invisible realm. There's a battle against your soul. There's a battle for the soul of the nation, but there's a battle for your own personal soul too. So, I question you today, do you know which side you're on? Which side of the warfare you're on? Do you know what team you're on? Because you either have two teams. You're either committing sin against God, you're living in ways that's contrary to God, you're living in a lifestyle of sin, opposed to the ways of God, or you're fully surrendered to Him. Truth is, you know, some of you feel emptiness and brokenness in your own soul. Some of you today might think, hey, you know, or might be questioning, is there something more to this life than just the things that we see? Or just this, just something more after to this life? I mean, some of you might think, oh, my life's pretty boring. There's nothing to this life, really. You know, we just eat, we sleep, you know, we enjoy our day, we go out to get some good ice cream at Pier 39, you know, or, you know, we get some hot dogs over there, and yes, and then we go to work to get some money, and then that's it? Like, is that really what life's all about? Like, for example, like, let me tell you that there's something more to this life. You know, for example, if I told you to draw an apple, you could draw an apple because it's a physical object, right? But if I asked you to draw what love is or what justice is, or let's think of another thing. Let's say I asked you to draw faith. Would you be able to draw those things? Would you be able to draw like love, friendship, peace? I don't think so. You know, you might be able to draw a peace sign. You might be able to draw like scales of justice, or you might be able to draw a heart, but you can't draw love itself. You can't draw out what justice is in and of itself. You know, so I mean, like, think about it though. There's some things that we value in this life that we can't see. You know, like the air that we breathe, we can't see it. You know, science has come to the point where it's now, you know, figuring out all these molecules and all these particles and stuff like that you probably have to memorize to pass your biology test or something like that. That's pretty stupid, you know? But the Bible is ahead of science. You know, the Bible actually predicted the carbon cycle, was accurate on its description about the carbon cycle even before modern science started to discover those things. You know, so the Bible is ahead of that, but the Bible is so accurate in its description of the physical world. But you know what it's also accurate in describing? It's really accurate in describing the human condition, the condition of the human heart. It's really, really honest. You know, and sometimes honesty hurts.